Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is TheJackSilkstone and welcome to the Alton Towers Resort on a very, very exciting day. That's right, today is opening weekend for the park's brand new ride for 2023, The Curse at Alton Manor. We've got the boys over here.
To play.
We got the boys. We got Archie.
The main character.
We got Arch Nemesis.
How we doing?
And we've got Lee. Now,
And how has he got here?
What?
And we got a special guest.
No, he went to a shop as well.
Left Blackpool about half an hour after us. Yeah, we were in Blackpool yesterday, so we unfortunately missed the actual opening day.
And this morning.
And this morning. So we travelled down to Alton Towers, but we're all excited.
She just wants to play.
Is that your catchphrase today?
That's the right catchphrase.
She just wants to play.
Yeah.
Will we make it alive through the day?
Oh, so yeah, a curse has come over Alton Towers.
A man of wicker. They made us laugh on the Smiler.
Right, let's make our way down. We are all genuinely very excited for this ride. Obviously, it got announced last year. There's been loads of awesome marketing over the winter period, and today is our first chance to see the new ride. We've all tried to avoid spoilers, even though I woke up this morning to this guy watching Theme Park Worldwide vlog on it. And I was like, what are you doing? We're riding it today. Is it a spoiler-free vlog, is it?
Yeah, you said, for what? You literally said, for once, I'm going to be spoiler-free in this vlog.
Okay.
There'll be a separate video.
Oh, well, fair enough.
All he did was, all I looked at was the queue line, so I'm going in blind.
Alright. Yeah,
not even the inside bit, just the outside bit.
We were all at Blackpool yesterday, just on our phones trying to avoid Twitter, avoid like the curse and all of that stuff, so we can go in as fresh as possible and literally experience everything for the very first time. So yeah, we're making our way down Tower Street now. I'm going to head over to, is it still Gloomy Wood?
Yep.
Is it, yeah.
Nice Gloomy Wood.
Gloomy Wood, to go and check out The Curse at Alton Manor. Let's do it. On Disney Castle stuff. So. For God's sake. For God's sake. So here we are within the little plaza area for Alton Manor. And already there's so many people just everywhere. So it's all very exciting. Like, genuinely, I'm really excited to head in. So here we go, we're about to head in for our very first ride. One thing I've already noticed is it's got this beautiful entrance archway, and of course this used to be just there, over where the zombie used to be. Here we go, thank you very much. Let's head on to the Curse at Alton Manor. Here we go. I was saying just out there when we were talking to people that have like already rode it, I was like, I don't mind if we have to queue. It's a new ride, like, it's just going to build my excitement, and I believe there's loads of cool things to see in this queue line. Like, we've got some new theming, some gravestones and loads of Easter eggs. But yeah, it seems like they've opened up this whole area. Obviously this ride's going to be quite a busy one, but today it doesn't look too bad.
We all smoke.
Right, we're on Easter egg hunt, boys. What have we got? I literally bet every single gravestone will have some kind of reference. Nice little Ripsaw reference there. Deeves has obviously watched the queue line POV this morning. You've already been through this queue. Wow, this is like cool to be going all the way up here though. Oh, so yeah, it seems like we got all of the old Alton Towers rides on these tombstones. Lovely theming throughout that entire queue line. I really like that little picnic blanket there, that's very cool. But yeah, from this point, it goes without saying that there will be spoilers for the Curse at Alton Manor from this point onwards in this video. So if you're waiting to ride this ride and experience it all for the first time on your own, which I would highly recommend doing, then click away from this video. Do not watch any more from this point, because we're about to head through the doors and into the manor itself. So exciting, come on! Come on.
Come on, Oli. We'll let her settle in. We'll let her settle in.
Father. Please, may I go to the party?
Oh, you red dogs! I'll get you, you wretched little creature!
Wow. Sick.
That's sick. So good.
So we have just come out of the curse at Alton Manor for the first time, and as you can see, I have got a massive smile on my face. What a fantastic ride that is. I'm gonna try and avoid like talking about the specific scenes in there, because I know I'm gonna ride it again later on today and I'm just gonna have even more things to say. So for this little section of the vlog, I'm just gonna say that it was absolutely brilliant. Let's see what everyone else thought. I think it's a very common opinion. What did you think, mate?
It was great. Really,
Absolutely
really, really
brilliant.
great. It's honestly so spooky in there, and I've had a few times where I jumped out my skin a little bit. But I think you know, it's a great attraction when it feels like Halloween in March.
Yeah.
I have that heartbeat race
Come
atmosphere.
on.
Like, it's fantastic. Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Lee?
It's incredible, and I think that there's some things, sorry my voice, there's things on one side that you won't get on the other.
Yeah.
So make sure you do it again and again.
Yeah, yeah.
Really, really good. Really strong.
Love it.
I'll have special UK, don't I?
Come on, that is big going for
I
RTD.
think it is. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
I think I'd agree with
Yeah, I
you, mate.
think it is.
I can't think of many other things that I'd rather ride over that right now. As I said, we're gonna go on it many times today, and I'll talk about the individual scenes. But just off the top of my head, the tunnel scene in there, incredible. Like the way that there's a clock at the end and it just slowly turns. There's loads of jump scares. I need to stop talking about the individual scenes because, as Lee said, I think it depends where you sit as well. You get a different experience, like you see different things, you notice different things. But just off that first ride, I'm in love. So many amazing Easter eggs, so many things to spot, some really, really strong jump scares in there. There were points in that ride where we were all screaming on that car. But yeah, I'm so happy. That was incredible. And we're definitely going to hit it many, many times throughout the day. The boys seem to be talking to one of the residents. What's going on here?
She's been digging for the Alton family for a long time.
Wow, so you're about 2 speeds tall.
2 speeds.
That's a big grave. Take me about 4 hours.
Well, that's not
dig
bad.
it.
That's not
If we all help, we can get it down.
No,
Get it done in 5 minutes.
No, you don't like soil, so you're not allowed.
If it's, we can make an exception for.
Please
Walk
go.
this in.
Nah. I'm not done talking about it. Every time we like speak to someone else that's like done the ride, I just keep getting reminded of things I want to talk about in this video. As soon as you go into that house, obviously, the queue line, we were told to like wait in that room for as long as we could without people obviously getting angry behind us. But luckily, people were just going past us because we wanted to see what people were talking about in what used to be like the wonky floor room. And wow, I'm so glad we were given that advice to like hang around in that room, because the pre-show is amazing. The way that there's obviously like projections within the little dollhouse, and then obviously there's that big kind of thing with Emily, and the whole room just changes and the UV lights like come out and there's just writing everywhere. That is a spectacular moment before the ride has even begun. It literally amazed all of us, and it literally just made us even more excited to go and get on the ride itself. But yeah, the ride itself, absolutely incredible. There are obviously parts of the ride that you can tell are very similar to what they were in Duel, with just like some reskins, but I don't think it takes away from the ride at all, because there are so many brand new scenes. And there were points where I was like, I didn't even recognise where we would have been on Duel, because it all just felt so new and different. I think I've fallen in love, guys. Absolutely incredible. They've smashed out of the park with that. The lighting throughout was gorgeous. I know I shouldn't have really been looking at like the technical side of it on my first ride. That's more for like 5 rides down, but I was just amazed at the lighting and the way the props are. I'm in love. I'm in love. And yeah, we're gonna go on it many, many more times today. But right now, I think we're gonna head down into Forbidden Valley to take a look at the Nemesis site, just for arch Nemesis. That is absolutely bizarre.
We'll see the lift hill in a minute.
So we definitely will not be riding Nemesis today. Oh my god, look at the size of that crane.
That's a shame.
Big Steve Foster crane.
Lift hill's still there.
I like all of this though, this is looking nice. At least they haven't just put like a blank construction. Oh god, he's lost it. These are all really cool. Obviously helping to tell the story of why it's supposedly closed. Obviously all of us theme park enthusiasts know that it's undergoing a massive like retrack, which is very exciting. I'm so excited for when it reopens. But Nem's currently having a bit of a moment, bless him.
It's not a happy day, Jack. It's not.
It's not a happy
It's not a happy Nem.
This is looking really exciting though. Hopefully we'll be able to go up there pretty soon. And obviously, just outside of Subterra, there were two Phalanx operatives who just stood and looked at us as we walked past. So fingers crossed, there's some exciting stuff going on with this viewing platform in Subterra. If you watched one of my recent Exodus updates, you'll know that I actually spoke to some of the people that were cutting down the Loggers Leap second lift hill, and they were actually the same people that actually took out Nemesis. So they were telling me some amazing stories and showing me some cool photos of them doing that. It was really cool. But yeah, we're going to make our way around to Galactica, one of the only rides in Forbidden Valley at the moment.
Hopefully it stays that way.
So we've just had a ride on Galactica and Oblivion, and we thought whilst we're in X Sector, why not head on the brand new Retrosquad ride for this year, the Twistertron. Oh yes. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not a massive fan of the Retrosquad rides at all. I definitely think it's about time Towers looking to get in some permanent flat rides. That would be gorgeous, especially as Enterprise is unfortunately gone. That's literally where it used to be. But it's new, so we're going on it. You're all excited.
Yeah, really.
Didn't love Twistertron over in X Sector, but we've ended our day very nicely. We went for another ride over on the Curse, and we were gonna go on Wickerman just for Archimedes. But he himself has said he's not too fussed today. What's going on?
Entrance goes queue line, please.
I feel a bit poorly.
Oh.
And as much as I love Wicker Man, and we could have done it, I mean that's shite now.
It's your last chance. Run over, run over.
Mate, I just can't bother.
I think Blackpool's done everyone in a little bit, but it gives me a great chance to chat to you about the specific scenes that I love in Curse. Because yeah, we've now been on it 3 times and we've all been able to like sit in different seats. So I think if I just go through one at a time, what's your favourite scene, boys? I'll start off. I love the bit where there's just a single Emily Alton like life-size doll, and the shadow behind her completely changes. It starts off as just a normal like girl shadow, and then it turns into like this big demon. Love that bit.
My favourite scene, it's a really short scene. I wish it held you there for a little bit longer, but it's the life-size puppets family scene.
Incredible.
And there's Mum and Dad and Emily Alton in the middle in these like larger-than-life versions of themselves in puppet form, and it was really unsettling. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. Lee?
I think other than the mirror scene, which is the main one, for me, I really like the outdoor area where Emily's on the swing.
Nice, and
then
it
you look through and
disappears.
she just disappears.
Yeah,
really,
nice.
Really interesting.
Nice. See?
I said my one.
But no, genuinely, there are some amazing moments in that ride. I mean, first of all, the fact that you don't have guns anymore makes me so happy. Like, you can just sit back and enjoy the entire ride. Don't get me wrong, there are a few things here and there that I wouldn't consider perfect, but we've actually been speaking to a few like enthusiasts today, and the rumours are going around that like it's not fully done. Like, there are still a few bits that can be added in there, which is definitely exciting. And yeah, in terms of the rest of the ride, don't get me wrong, there are a few bits of darkness which aren't ideal, but to be fair, on our first ride, it was just making us all nervous because we were expecting like a jump scare to come out of somewhere. And even in those moments of darkness, there's some beautiful audio design which really kind of helps tell the story, and it does creep you out because it's like surround audio, like it comes from here, there and everywhere. So yeah, to sum up, I absolutely love the Curse at Alton Manor. I'm so happy that it's open now and we're going to be able to ride that every time we come to the park. I'll definitely be making sure that I go on that at least once per visit. And yeah, that brings us to the end of our day here at Towers. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. My name is TheJackSilkstone.
Now it's time to pay the price. Goodbye.
Yeah, my team front row when we jump on a train. Got the merch on, reppin' SLK. Island flex when I step through the gate. Come true fresh with the style on flames. Dripped out, now I'm vibing. Link with the boys, jump straight to the island. Silkstone flex on a wave like tidal. Style so crazy, I hit it in asylum. Everyday riding, thrill sea car, it's the way that I like it. Style so sick, yeah, we jump to the bridge, take pics with the gang, then we watch the horizon.